and it's also tourism. You can see this is race two. Raymond and Dekola. So Raymond has Steve Laribakar has now managed to sort of be clenching second place. Now Laribakar is the leading team in the series. So you know. Now the competition is going to be fair. This okay. You mind helping me just
Yes.
live as well?
It's live, Abi. Can you?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Where we had
Yes, no. Yes, no. So we will. So guys, we'll start in 5 minutes. I'll show you guys the presentation. Remember the commotion here. Okay. Yes, we will come to Abuja maybe next year. Let's see. So that's race 3. We had one of the highest turnouts in race 3 and 4. So Mo is coming with T-Max. T-Max, what's happening to you now? Okay, that's Nigeria get heads. You said what here? Okay, we'll be starting in about 5 minutes, and we're going to actually project the presentation I have for you live. We're just waiting for a tripod to stand. So even if you are not at the breakfast, please just sort of connect virtually and just pick the snippets of information that we have there for you. For the racers, you know, and we also basically still have spots for new teams if the old teams don't come in. So please, we'll be starting in 5 minutes. Okay. This is race 3, right? Were you interviewed by the camera people at all? You were interviewed, Richard, but not you. Okay. Let me just send a message. This went in how they want. That's in GN1 to it. Okay.
See that for top to useless. Look the first goal of was it Aston Villa? Who did they play last?
They played, I think, Porto.
No. The one that gave them 3-0. You know what happened? The first goal. When they collected that pass from right foot, all that was relax. That mentality. No, you collected something.
They want to be able to motivate the team even when they are down. Even when they feel like this team is more comfortable. Fine. You guys are willing to make sure you overwork the team. Even when you don't have work, overwork the team that you are working.
That is what you should do. You're not doing that.
They conduct what they just stand. Those ones are. I'm not a football But watching that team, I'm just like, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. This is sport. You don't give up. Stay in the game. Stay close. And stay inside. That is when there is an opportunity for you to win.
Because the right one I was watching, they just stay. The guy is skillful, yes. But if you are going to block other people rushing, you just stay behind my screen.
But they can go from how possible walk out and let go from you cannot walk out and let him. So what sort of human being?
That was the end of this what happened. Because you let the correct ball, the guy just stage. You can run, the guy can run.
Follow me.
You track the guy down.
Even if you see that you are coming to be confused, my stuff.
Yes.
You just say that's not because the coaching, in fact, the coach is not doing what he's meant to do. He's meant to make that team work.
So try and balance this one too. Yeah, because I need to look in the screen when I'm doing the presentation and you talk let's at least is that picking up the screen? Okay, fine. So still line.
You need to sit down.
I am
I have money contracts. Money contracts. So whenever they come to work, you do that.
why do you work? Where? Get you. This is kind of what we can do today. You like living in Nigeria so. That you can't believe that you just do and do. How do you develop your car? With your own energy. That is why if you come, I'll be with that day. You can join. Because we see what to do. So you can join the talk of the Lord. Just one day, look at what Break has done. See what is going to say. Everybody start to buy that book.
And actually, they do that.
Yeah.
That is started. That is like little upgrade that we can see. Until they got the visible ones. That's
Oh, some card is something that you got to.
yeah, some people are bringing clubs.
Oh yeah,
Plus something else that you don't see, but until they got some visible things that you can see. It was like, oh, so you can bring visible things. Some already out there as in the pipeline. So when they also like, oh, sweet.
That is the spirit. You see, that is the spirit. So, on engaging the markets in Nigeria, that's what we can develop the race. Not when we all of us start. That's the main thing. And that's why we need to have that kind of session. See, change what kind of a blog you are using, what sort of jobs are happening. Yeah. Too many people in university, they're ready to. They are looking at what they can do with us. But you cannot be just bringing something from abroad. We need to see what we can do here. Maybe next year, we'll go to Ghana. I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna go to Ghana.
Pretty ass up in this fucking car. Bitch, I'm not just working, you know where to start.
And that's what police. But we want to get, you understand?
to whistle?
I can't do that.
Really?
I'm very surprised.
I'm trying to bring up the PowerPoint. Is the light still on? Is it still like that?
Yes. No. Yes, still like. Because I want to camera, I want you what?
No, it's on YouTube. So all these are even actually sort of.
Alright, okay, it's working.
It's actually a text to.
Finish there. Well, I'm here to win. I don't know about the other teams. I'm here to win. I'm here to demolish everybody. As I earlier said, my name is Khaleesi, mother of dragons. I'm here to finish everybody that carries.
My name is Damola. I'm representing Team Harmony, the defending champion, the defending team. We're glad to be here again. We're prepared for the race. We're going to try our best to retain the title.
Our expectation is just what we accept, and that's what
Coming here today, high spirits actually, because in the last race we came second, and today we're expecting to finish first.
Yeah.
Yes, you must get a work for doing for yes. I mean, yes. That's where I work. Most get when do you go to anything? When do you can go? You want to do something. When you want to dress, you go to anything to defend this. Oh, okay. Anytime, just tell me when you're ready. I'm ready anytime. You might see this over. Yeah, I'm ready. We've got to set up position now. He said, let's get on the class, all the class room. Yes. I think we need to go to genetics.
Let me bring up the maybe you guys will be the ones that actually go on TV. Okay, all right, on TV. So, yes, he said, that's what he said on channels and like to, because we need the racers to actually talk about the racing and all that sort of thing. How of promoting. Okay, but let me just go. So, are we live now? Right. So, noting that we are starting. Okay. We are starting the presentation. The grand final race, right? You know, we took back a lot of the feedback from the teams on the team forum on how we can actually make the race better for you. Now, because this is going to be the last race of the year, we have decided to combine 2 races to one day, right? So that's race 6 and race 7 is going to happen on the same day. So what's going to happen is that the first batch of the race is going to be between 7 and 10 a.m. There's going to be a 2-hour break for your cars to cool down and do the change. Then the grand final race 7 basically starts at 1 and pretty much will end at, we'll say, 3 o'clock. From the last race, right, we had we had 2 race directors and technical directors. And what we realized is that also improved how the race was actually being run. Within 2.5 hours, the race was finished from start to end. So we realized that we could actually do 2 races, right? So not only are we making it a full day packed event for the spectators on that day, but at the same time as well, so that also has, sort of made it, giving everyone an opportunity to have access to the prize win. So for race 6, right, what is going to be happening is, for race 6 and 7, we have the 500K that comes to every race as a minimum, and the 2 million naira grand final pot that goes to the series winner, the overall series win. So one, because this is going to be a full day packed, we want each and every one of the race teams as well to use themselves as an advert platform. So actually, you guys have to bring in your own fans, your own crew, and also we expect that the race teams should be able to also the race teams also see themselves as a marketing platform. You understand? And raise your own sponsorships to support your team. So this is how we plan to have it basically. So the whole idea is that with XCAT, right? You guys are a team of diverse professionals, right? And the whole idea is we are transforming motorsports. And we can't be transforming motorsports on the side. We have to basically open it up to the whole world. Nobody has ever done what we are trying to do. Today we are the most organized basically motorsport promotions, should I say, outfits, and we know that it's basically going to get a lot better. So our priority is safety, with rigorous standards basically, but then our racing is going to be high quality, well organized, such that anyone around the world can, see what we do and, be proud to actually come and see watch one of our events. So going by what we have here on the screen, you would see, right? You would see here basically these are the 2 tracks that we currently have running. We have the Shagamu track and we have the Ilaramaki track. This is it with the drawn outlines on them. 1.6 kilometers, 2.3 kilometers. Now, if you see all these white spaces here, right? These are places that we sort of earmarked as advert spots. On Ilaramaki, we highlighted them, roughly, simply because the whole idea is these are spaces for companies to come and use to advertise their companies, advertise their products, advertise their brands. So these are, in addition to this as well, other spaces on the track. We also have, one second. Okay. So we also have, you understand, around the grandstand place basically. So these are all spots that, one second please, let me go back one. Okay. So in addition
as you can see generally, this is basically general outline and format, really. And the whole idea is that we want the stages filled, we want the grandstands actually filled, we want the general entry areas filled as well. So that's the skills that the customers get. So
what is you with the mechanical side? The S-class.
So the next one is going to be the sponsorship levels that we have. Currently right now, well, this is probably going to be updated, right? We have the sponsorship and advertisement levels where, we have from level 1 to level 5, where, all the way from basically sponsors having their logos on the race suits, to sponsors having their logos on the paddock, to sponsors having, maybe we can decide that we want to sell the name of a particular race to a company. So instead of it being XCAT Race 3, it could be XCAT Toyota Race 3, or XCAT Elizabeth Race 3, or XCAT, Minusson Race 3, or something. That's it. So that's depending on the levels. Also, there's the track location advert sponsorship, right? I mentioned to you, I showed you the spaces that were available on the track. Then we also call what we call the patron sponsorship, which includes, having a mention, having the sponsor's logo on the rooftop, on the race team shirts, the cards, and on the field as well. Then there's something we call the level 5 sponsorship, which is the series name. So if somebody wants to have the name of the series, instead of it being the XCAT race series, now want to say, okay, fine, we want to buy a series name for the whole year, and we want it to be called, you understand, the XCAT Toyota series or XCAT Elizabeth series or something. That is also something that is on the table to discuss. So the whole idea is this platform is created to help promote, develop other sports in the country, and help businesses also have a platform to promote their companies, right? So the next one I'll be showing you is, so this is the sponsorship and advertisement levels. As you can see here, these are the spaces on the race suits that the race drivers will be carrying your brands, the company brands. So there's that whole big one there, right? And they all have space specifications, and it's in our it's in the outline. So when you go before your sponsors, these are spaces you can sell to them advertise their brands and their companies on the race team suits. We are out of power right now. So we will sort of try and continue while they get power back up. So that is a race suit, right? And the white spots there represent the spaces where your brands will be. In the last race, we had ICP protocol, ICP Internet Computer Protocol, be a major sponsor, and that is basically where we have their company brand on the race suit, on the arm and in the front. And if you go further, on the race cart itself, on the carts, basically these are where you have level 3 sponsorship on the cart, and we can also have it in front of the grill here as well. The paddock area as well would also carry your brands as well, right? So these are all sponsorship slots, sponsorship assets that companies can use. So the whole idea is we are saying that you race teams, get your sponsors as well. You can get them to actually come and sponsor. If they sponsor your entries, just basically have a conversation with us, and we open it all up to you for the companies that are sponsoring you to come and have their brands behind you, really. So it takes. And this is what a level 5 spot. Are you guys on it on YouTube? We are still looking at it on the screen. So we're going to bring it back up now. 1 second. So I'll go back a little bit. Okay.
People don't do their job.
Alright, so 1 second. I think is the screen on? More, is it on? Yes. Connected.
We are going to use it by UPS. You understand? Next week we don't buy big UPS.
Yes.
By UPS.
Alright.
UPS was this place. By UPS.
Okay, so let me continue from where we stopped, right? So we talked about several different sponsorship levels. This is open to the race teams as well. So we want you to bring your own sponsors. We want you to bring your own crowd as well. Right? I think I mentioned about the different sponsorship levels from level 1 to level 5, right? And the whole idea is that if your sponsors want something more, they can reach out to us and we can actually see how we can tailor a dedicated sponsorship package for them as well, depending one that actually meets their goals and at the same time helps us to also meet our goals as well. Now, for the race teams, the race suits basically have those spots. You understand? The last time I told you we had ICP Protocol be a major sponsor, right? So these are the spots where you would see, you would have the company's brands put on the race suit. We've already rated the Velcros for them.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, sir.
If a company comes to advertise
Yes.
in my shirts, who gains the money?
In your shirt. So basically, there's got to be. So the whole idea really is that it's supposed to be, if a company comes to advertise, the people that gain extra gains, so does the team also gains. So we are saying that if you come with your own sponsorship, you have to give a percentage of it to basically XCAP because they are using their platform. But at the same time as well, too, we want a majority of your sponsorship to sort of go to you to support your ability to be able to actually raise. But that discussion and the percentages will be worked out with you when you bring in that sponsorship. So the whole idea is it has to be a win-win for everyone. But who gains basically? XCAP gains, the racing team gains, the promoters as well gains. Basically, I mean the team gains, the driver gains already. You understand? So that's basically what it is. That's why for ICP Protocol, the sponsorship we got from them was actually what enabled us to increase the pot to 750 because we automatically dedicate any sponsorship we get, we automatically dedicate 10% of it to the race teams. It goes into the race team pot. So even though we, the promoters, have already dedicated an amount to the race wins, the more sponsorships we get, the more the experience, the more the teams are able to actually win more, and the more also the sport itself sort of benefits. So now the next one is basically advertisements on the carts and the paddock. Now these are level 3 and level 3 and level 4 advertisements, right? Based on the brochure that we have there. So those are the spots where you can have your logos, your company's brand displayed there, or even in front of the grill here. We have put it there as well. We have put it here. You know, so you can decide to have your brand also significantly there. So they all have, depending on the level, there's a price tag to each one of them. And this is open. Yes, sir. You have questions?
Yes, since the cards belongs to me.
Yes. Go on.
So this is where you can advertise. Is
Yes.
it being controlled by you?
Sorry?
If somebody wants to brand the entire
If somebody wants to brand the entire car, yes. Yes. You know, we'll put that on the table and if they, so that's the reason why we have a level 5. You understand? Or beyond the level 5 where they want to brand all the cars and all that. So there's going to be a significant cost that comes from a company like that. And I'm assuming that they will pay for those adjustments. Right? Yes. So I don't see that as a problem, sir. We should be able to accommodate that. Right? Based on the number of cars and based on how many products we'd like to advertise on. Right? So here basically on race day at Shagamu, right? So we are saying that we want to be a major sponsor level 5. We have the spots also available for major level 5 sponsors, right? You know, and you know, like I said, generally, this is significantly being managed by Work and Play, or Work and Play and XCAT. You understand? That's the ground generally belongs to Work and Play. A major part of the advertisement pots that comes on the ground, part of it actually also has to go to the ground owners basically as well. Because rent is being paid for that ground and it is being used for the event as well. You know, so like I said, they can reach out to the XCAT team, you know, and whatever it is that they want as regards how they want to.
Or your team, or the
Yes.
team can.
Yes.
A team can get something.
Yes.
If you're seeing the third party body can.
Yes, the private. So we are saying that if your team is able to actually secure sponsorship, just let us know, right? And we'll have a discussion about it. And we'll have something that will basically significantly be agreeable for everyone. But we need all of us to be on board for this to happen. Now, track advertisements. Even though these are just highlights, right? We just said, okay, fine, all this is actually available for companies to take the advert space. You understand? It's all there. So basically, we say advertisement level 6 or so. So the whole idea is, if anybody wants to take that per race, you know, it's open to for discussion and for sale. So these are the assets, you know, for the XCAT race promotions. You know, so we have assets on the team, assets on the race cards, assets on the paddock for the drivers, assets at the stage, assets on the track as well. You understand? So as you can see, this is where the rooftop VIP section is. Food and drinks are supposed to be applying here. This is the general ground VIP, just the general grounds for people. So that is the one for Shagamu, and this is the one for Ilara Monkey. This is basically still a rough sketch, but on ground, this might be significantly different. Because in the last race at Ilara Monkey, the main advertisement spot was here, you understand? And we had one here as well, but we had nothing in all the rest of the other places. And we didn't have something at the hill there as well.
That was.
Sorry?
This is supposed to be a
Sorry.
This is what I created to be an extension.
Oh, that was supposed to be an extension. Okay.
To go like this.
Okay, so this goes around the bottom of the hill.
Big.
There's big hill, so goes behind the hills. Okay. Now, don't tell people they were such a cheap and bypass that.
No, they cannot buy. No. There's a hill here.
Yes.
There's one here. There's one goes like this.
Oh, okay.
Please.
All right.
That's your, when we are doing the bigger one,
Back to that slide, sir.
Which one? This one?
The last slide.
This one is the main road. Where's the main road? See, that's the main road here. There's the main road entry here, and there's another. The golf club is somewhere further down up here. Further down there. But that's the main road. Let me show you. So this is the main road. That's the main road there. And there's also another, if you go further down this way, there's
Before you go to that
also
road, there's a road.
You did not been to the racetrack at Ilaramaki. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so the next one, so here we are saying that one, this is the benefit to your brand basically. Nobel Extra Series is gaining traction among working class professionals. It's expected to reach about 5,000 participants, so before the end of this year. That was our goal, right? As a premium sponsor, you share in this economic spotlight and branding positioning. Our racing operations engage over 120 participants locally, fostering youth employment and capacity building. Partnership with your brand will elevate the event's global stature, positioning it as Africa's premier racing event. That's basically what we want to do here. And the goal is that we are committed to sustainability and investing in green cars powered by renewable energy sources in the future when we get to that point. We might be racing electric cars as well and all that. But the whole idea is to provide a ready market for your brand, unrestricted access to our racing infrastructure for team build, team bonding, and immersive events and experiences. That is what, on non-race days, the track is available to use, to companies. That's what we are promoting as well. So really, that is all I have to sort of basically share with you. I was hoping we would have more teams here so that we can stress the need for you guys to bring in your own crowd, your own sponsorship. So guys, thank you very much for that. And at this point, I guess it's time for us to go and have lunch. So that is it in a nutshell. Do you guys have any questions? Does anybody have any questions online? Is there any questions? Please. Yes, please.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. I have some few questions.
Yes.
Number one, like the race 3, I think the race 3 had more fans and more.
Race 3 and race 4.
Race 3 especially.
Yes.
It had more spectators, more
Yes.
fans, and more teams.
Yes.
How can we bring most of these things back? I remember there was a team beside us, close to where we pitched our tent in race 3.
Niger Gearheads.
I think they were there. They flew in. I'm
Yes,
sure
they flew from the UK, yes.
How can we?
They flew from the UK?
Yes.
They flew from the UK.
How can we bring such things back? Because one of the major reasons why we are having this is to harmonize, and harmonizing means no matter what happens,
yes,
we should be able to still encourage them to come back.
Yes.
And building also means that we should look for those loopholes that we have and they have and manage it so that it can be more effective. Racing can be more effective because the more the teams, if you are like, from our point of view, if you are like 10 teams racing, it makes it more fun.
More fun, yes.
It makes it more encouraging. Even spectators outside watching online are more interested. Most people don't want to see 3, 4, 5 teams racing. Seriously. Seriously.
Yes, so I have
like 10 teams. That's my first question.
Yes, first question.
10 or 11 teams.
Bringing the whole team back.
Bringing them back, whatever brilliance or whatever happened in the past, how can we help them get back? Especially, I think it's for some few teams that had issues.
Yes.
I think they pulled out.
Yes.
So now that we are having controls of our cards,
yes.
then how can we bring them back, even if they don't have their mechanics or whatever, give them maybe a mechanic that work with them or relate them to somebody that will be able to work with their team to make it easier for them because they need to build confidence
Yes.
You know, they need to have confidence in us and build confidence in us. That they can trust us more and want to work. So that's the first question.
Yes.
Number
Second.
Second. Yes, the second one, I think in the Lara Monkey, I was not there.
Yes.
But there were teams that rested
Yes.
that did not want to be rested.
Okay. Yes. That's true.
How can we make it more easy to create the ease for those teams and also plan ahead of next year, moving to other tracks in other states.
Yes.
The logistics, the whatever it takes to just make it easy.
Okay.
I just jot those things down. Then 3. When you show the advert sports.
Yes.
Can we go back to?
Yes.
Like that.
Which one, the track or the carts or
The track.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
For the advert sports, I think some of those spaces we can use them as replicas.
Go on.
Why I'm saying that is most people want to enjoy the race. They want to be on the track.
So they can maybe sit on the grass, on
Yes,
the edges.
or build a space for them. You can build a space around that around those spaces for people to see them, put the advert on it.
Yeah.
Install like desire. So even people that are on this edge can see it. People that are, it can be visible. And I also think that should be fine. Some of the adverts should be on the road. Some of the sponsors should be on the road because some people will not come to the track. But by the time they are passing the express, they will see the advert. They will even see where they are going to think of coming to the track next time. That was why I asked where the main road was in the Laramaki.
Yeah.
So if we have adverts on those roads for the company,
Yes.
it also encourages some of the companies that are thinking of coming or thinking of, let me just do something. Because all companies have their budget for the year to sponsor or whatever. So they will be able to maybe put some part of their budget into it. And number 4.
Yes. That's 4.
How can we make the experience, make our racing more of an experience than just people coming to watch? It should be much of an experience because I think the last race we had, I had some people coming to watch. Most of them would not stay for long. They were only able to just come and they left quickly. Some of them asked me some few questions after, and while some were on the track, we were asking some questions. It was an experience for few of them that were able to ask questions on the track, like, how does this work? I think I like these. The way these things should, they were asking some general questions. It is much of an experience for them.
Yes.
Like Formula 1 is an experience.
Yes.
Not just asking the technical questions, sitting in the race car is an experience for anybody coming to watch Formula 1.
Yeah.
So how can we make it much of an experience? Even coming to Formula 1 to see the whole paparazzi, everything is an experience.
Okay.
So that's my the 4th question.
Yeah, that was the 4th question.
Then, okay, I think I added the 5th question to the 3rd question, which is to make the level 5 adverts. The level 5 adverts are the biggest adverts.
Yes.
I think they deserve to be much more, not just on the track, on the roadside, especially the track in Shagam. I think I'm more familiar with the track in Shagam. Yeah. There are parts of it in which we can create a very large space outside the track, in which we can put a lot of adverts that people passing on the road, even on the normal day, people that are going to work, they are passing that road, can see that okay, there's something happening here, not just for racing on some weekends, specific weekends, but you can also come there to play, to work, to enjoy yourself, to have fun.
That's the very essence.
Those are the
Thank you, Mr. Thank you very much, Mr. Professor. So I'll take some of the questions, and as I'm answering, there will be parts of it I may not be able to answer now. Defer to Mr. Adeoye as well, because you probably have sometimes some much better in-depth knowledge on what is actually possible. Now, the first one you said is that bringing the old teams back, right? So
one more question. I asked you, sorry.
One more question, okay. On the road. Okay.
I think I asked a question on the platform when you were asking.
What was the question?
I think we should increase the number of laps.
I mean, you guys, wait till, I'm actually, in fact, you know what, I'll start with that, right? So, now, to basically also re-communicate with you, because I spoke to a lot of racing teams, right? Not only as a laps, so this is what we have decided to, we sort of, I'm planning to actually propose. Race 6 and 7 is happening on the same day, right? Now, race 6 is there for you to lose or to gain, right? So what I mean by that is, race 6 is going to be still within normal 30 laps, but the marshals are going to start early and basically close early. So the race 6 on that 21st, the first batch of race is going to be between 7 and 10 a.m., right? There's going to be an entertainment between 10 and 12, because that's basically when most people are going to be coming. Then race 7, the grand finale, basically starts 12:30 and we end at 3:30 o'clock. What we realize is that, yes, it's going to be spot on and bang on. You understand? So because each race carries 20 points. Now, race 7, right, there's also 20 points, right, and there's a bonus 10-point spread, right, that is going to be spread between the first 5 winners, right? So race 6 is going to be the same 30 laps, and race 7 is actually going to be 35 or 40 laps. We'll basically decide, and that 35 or 40 laps basically gives the extra 10 points. So there are 30 points, right, to be gained. There's a 30-point spread to be gained for race 7. Because in race 7, the pot price is 2 million, right? And that basically goes to the series winner. Race 6, the pot price is 500. So really, on that last final day, you understand, not only do you have to win race 6, but you also have to be able to win race 7. So at this stage, it's difficult to tell who the winner will be. You understand? We have a team that is actually leading. It is there to gain or theirs to lose. You understand? Yes.
I'm sorry. I wanted to suggest something because ESCAT is a new activity in the
Yes.
I was thinking for the finals, which you said race 6 and 7, to make it more epic, let the entry be free. Because why I say so is because let's see other races, race 1, race 2, race 3, race 4, we've not really made much benefit from people from the gate fee 2,000 to this. So we're looking at.
Oh, you're talking about the entry.
Yes, we're looking at next year.
Okay.
Because example, one of our golden
I'll consider that.
yeah, one of our golden opportunity was when the rev-up event was happening.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't aware of our event, which would have actually helped race 6 and 7 because many people came from different states. They don't know anything about ESCAT. If they came, okay, everyone coming, you know, that's okay, race 6 and 7. I want to join. For some people were saying, I had someone asking me a question saying, can I come in as an extra? How much do I need to pay to become an extra on the racetrack? Well, they are not part of the race, but they are racing with everyone else. Okay. And I was like, okay, I will discuss that with ESCAT where you're renting your car, but you won't pay the same amount as others. So like an experience to increase more activities on the track, so for more entertainment. So okay, this was my experience for the finals, and I want to race as a team for Series 2. But they are extras, they're not the main.
All right. Okay. So thank you, Lolene. I want to ask some questions. Let me go through it bit by bit, and I'll get to yours. How about that? Right. So Mr. Professor, for bringing back the old teams. So in race 1, we had 3 teams, like Bakari, Metallic Bull Riders, and Team X, right? So Team X and Larry Bakari have stayed all the way through. Metallic Bull Riders said they are coming back, they want to just get their own cards, right? This is basically what Metallic Bull Riders. Now for race 2, we had Team X, Team Larry Bakari, Oisba, Team Elizade, and Team Fame, right? Team Fame have remained all the way through, so has Team Larry Bakari, so has Team X. Team Oisba, I will try and basically reach out to them again, see what, after that first race, even though they came fourth, right, Oisba, but I mean, they haven't come back again. I think it's basically financial considerations or so. Now, the next one is race 3. We had Niger Gearheads. They entered 2 teams. Niger Gearheads entered 2 teams into the race, right? Since they flew in from abroad, their plan was that they were going to be coming in for the December race. That is what they said, they were going to be coming in for the December race. Exactly. So they are coming in for December. So this is basically what I'm trying to know, right? So also in race 3, we had GN128. GN128 was also in race 4, but they did not race in race 5. They said that they are coming also for the December race, right? There's GN128. Then of the other ones, we have Toset. Toset has remained true. Larry Bakari is in. Team X have come in as well. Team Fame, Team Rage also joined in. So that's what, now going to race 4, we had Rage, Toset, Fame, Larry Bakari, Team X, and VCT, Team VCT. Yes, and race 4 was the first time for Team VCT. They have also returned in race 5. The good thing about it is that we were changing models as we were going through the races. Now that the teams have much more control, we are rest assured that the teams that at least have their own cars, they are coming, and the ones that are flying in, they have already promised us that they will come as well too. So the whole idea is that we want to be sure that we have enough crowd to actually come and watch you guys battle it out for one, the glory, the prize money, and the crown, really. Then the next one.
Just to add to what you said.
Yes.
Because I think I want us to look at, you said 2 things I want us to look at, which is the financial aspect of some of the teams that are able, that wants to come in with to buy cards.
Yes.
What can we do to make it easier for them? Because, like I said, preparing for next step might be very challenging as to the economy or whatever. It is easier for them to understand some few things and how to come in now, even if it's paying into their needs.
Okay, so we thank you, Mr. Professor. So
we also
go on
before I forget this.
Go on.
I'm sorry. Also,
easy
for those that are abroad, that will be coming once or twice a year.
Yes.
How can we make arrangement for them to still be racing even if they are not there? They can have some, maybe a staff driver that will be racing their cars.
Yes.
And just to make it more stiffer.
Okay, that discussion is also going on in Niger Gearheads. They were going to race the last race, but they could not have a final driver to sort of race for them. That's one. And I think also because they were not comfortable with the fact that anybody that they didn't know or they not character, they did not drive there.
They can do that.
Yes. So that would actually build over time for them as well. That was the issue basically that they had. They were not going to be around. So, and of course, as they're coming out, it's not as if they're going to be in the top killer of those that are going to be winning the championship, but this is something that they're passionate about and they want to come and do as well. So the question before that is,
what the financials?
The financial. So the thing that instead of the financial aspect, that's the reason why we crashed the prices of the old cars for anyone that wants to buy it to 2 million, right? And even for certain teams like Team Fame, we spread the payment for them over the races, over the last few sets of races. So the goal is we are trying to get more teams on the track. It is not significant about how much money. The cards are being sold to you at a loss. You understand? But we are playing the long game. If we gain the long term in the long term, then it is beneficial for all. That is why we crash the price of the cards down for anyone that wants to actually sort of buy an old card. You understand? For a new card, there's nothing we can really do about it. It's a new product. But for the old cards, we've already bought it. We have control over it. That is why it was actually rushed. However, we have 4 old cards that are still available for sale at the moment. You just have to take care of. The service and maintenance of the cards on your own. And there are parts available for the cars, from pistons to drive belts to tires to spark plugs. They are all available, even if you need that to use to maintain your car as well. All right. So that's that one. Then you talked about Laramocking, the teams that came at the Laramocking. So I'll reach out to the guys at Team Oyster. So now bear in mind as well too. It's 2 races. The entries are 2 race entries. However, the pot is also bigger. You understand? There's 2 million and there's 500. So the entry basically is going to be for 2 races, 6 and 7. Right? You talked about the advert spaces being used for seats. I guess it's a case of if you go to any motorsports event, there are points where people sit down on grasses to actually watch the races. We can sort of basically, in the interim, make sure that the grasses are sort of cleared and sort of mowed, and if spectators, if we have a spillover of spectators from what we prepared for the general entry spectators, we can sort of basically move them to all those other areas for them to actually sit down. Most especially here, because this place is big as well, and it's behind the barrier as well. So, but we haven't had a case of where we had an overflow spillover for spectators at the moment. Right now, we estimate that this ground should be able to take as much as 5,000 people spread around. You understand? However, the VIP section will be limited to just between 100 to 125. You understand? And Lorraine, you were saying that you talked about basically free entry for people. So the goal is that it takes money to organize these events. We are not running a once in a year event. We are running 7 events in a year. And each event, I will say to you, basically costs the promoters between 8 to 10 M at every race. So we have free entry for the community. The community is free entry. We have a tag for the free entry. Then we have general entry, which is basically just 2K. But then we have the VIP section, which has to be paid for because that comes with feeding, comes with chair, comes with spectators. For race experience, right, what we are planning for this next race is that between the 2-hour break, that between race 6 and 7, it's very possible for spectators and clients to actually come for basically a race experience, which we will prepare maybe the black cards for or a different sort of card for them to have an experience going around the track. Also, we intend to have an added narration to what the MC does, where he's significantly talking about what each driver or each team is doing, what is happening at the grounds of the paddock pit stand change, all those things really. There's going to be an extra narration in addition to what the MC is actually doing. If we can get the MC to actually do it. So there's something when it's being communicated, okay, Team Fame is coming, they're changing cars and changing drivers, they just enter the paddock, that sort of thing basically, and it goes on for all the 6 things. We think that the MC has already gotten to the point where he understands and knows each and every one of the teams. The MC he's been there from the beginning, from the test, all the way down to race 5, right? So if we need to get an extra person for him, we'll get it for him. So hope that in terms of experience, right? And that is one. And second, sorry,
that is one. There's still more.
Yeah, there's still more. There's also a part of where it's just that after race 6, your cards are going to be dirty. We were going to say generally we should have points where the drivers should be able to have VIPs that are pre-booked to have an experience of going around the track with the driver. You take them, on what we call a tour of the track. That is also part of the experience as well. You understand? But as we go on, we will look at several different more experience avenues as well. The thing there is we do not want to pack with too many activities, because if you pack with too many activities, we lose track of what's actually going on. And people can easily just get confused. That we want to sort of basically avoid. Right? So I'll come to you. Then the next one is advert space for seats. We talked about that. Make it more of an experience. That's what I just answered right now. Now, the spectator narrator is also, part of the experience as well. Then you said adverts on the road. Okay, yes. So I don't know. I think I was just talking. Is there any part? They were saying basically you have adverts on the road. You drive people down. So what's the
basically when in a restaurant, the way it's designed, in Laramore, you can do so many things. But here, all this, when you fix an advert to the road, it's quite could be expensive. And that one. But what I basically went on Mr. Bukola, he has done good justice to us to make us to have a kind of a better game, a better experience in December. All I need to add my own is very little things to do. Now, why we organize this committee is basically how you can make yourself value yourself or what you do. You believe that what you are doing is a child play now. A TV people contacted me from India that they want to take this show, but I will contact them again because we are talking about fees. People are telling what we watch today regarding I didn't know it was that good. But when you watch on your small phone, it wasn't really an experiment. When actually it's pretty to let people see it. Okay. When actually it's not giving me kind of a sense of belonging.
It was an experience.
An experience of watching it. Now, what we need to understand is like each of these cards is a kind of a job for people. I remember when I went to give it, I give a speech sometimes. This was a long time ago, and it changed the dynamic of the drivers in Nigeria. It changed the dynamic of drivers in Nigeria, and this was 2009 or 2010. What happened? The truck drivers in Nigeria, they've been paid then less money. And a truck then used to cost about 16 million. Minus the loads at the back. A good example, if you are doing my own equipment, at times, if you want to be pulling equipment
good publicity and awareness. Okay.
500 million, 600 million for one equipment.
Okay.
But if those that guy they are paying 500 million worth of equipment is being paid a manager in a place, in a restaurant, something, we pay boom. Then I went to the view and I said, this company, this is what you are doing. No, you are doing wrong with this. Something came, I don't want to. Something came that people change the mentality of how to treat them. And we're in the motor industry. This is our business. Yes, to me, it could be fun because I work and play. But I can tell you, a graduate that just left or something going, developing himself from school, like Philip Ghana, he's going to tell you today that it's going to be You like to be on this place, you have been on this place for years. And Lewis Hamilton. Yes, I like this. Today, they are commanding it. And I was telling you that I would like you to go to where I first had this experience. For you to rent a place to park your car, you will pay about £4,000 because it attracts people from all over the world, where people came in, and people you have in a day you can have more than 10 races because section people from below the age 7 and 10, 7 and 10, 10 to 13, 13 to section to adults. So they pick people there. Your team is being talented on the tournament. That's how it goes. Now, what can we do in Nigeria to effect what we are doing? Thank God we are the pioneer of this. It depends how you populate or how you move this thing forward. Depends on how you position yourself in the next 5 years or 10 years. To me, when I started work and play is just for me to say thank you to the company that was giving me my daily bread. And when I say thank you, when I gave to them, I gave them something different, an experience. Today, we are impacting something to the youth of the country. Yeah. It goes on to that. And today, we're in this hall. I believe very soon people will pay for this section to come and attend this section. Because we have a lot of things that we're going to line up to be this. I have it in my head. One thing is better than me, he put it on the book. But me, I can think, say this on this event, he's putting on the book. This is how to grow the tourist system in Nigeria. And this is how to employ more youths ready to work in Nigeria. On the finances issue, I started speaking to some few banks on where someone, actually, you have a card, costs about 6 million. Escort can help you to pay a deposit. Meet 2 or 3 of your people and tell them, please, can you just put a sticker of your company? We not anything you do, you must be able to know how to market it. Yes. Let me put a sticker of your company, and what the period of doing that one, you are projecting your company to the whole world. It's it. Now, me, I like Instagram, but at times, one-on-one touches in the gas still not as oh, yeah. And let me tell you, the world is becoming so boring. What will make people have everybody to go out? You need more of outdoor because our body are not designed to stay indoor. We must go out, or else sickness doesn't take coming in. Fatigue, you pay so much on what you're not supposed to do. I better stay outdoor to be exercised, to get more, than to stay indoor and then visiting doctor every now and then. It's kind of life. I mean, staying here today, I know more of Team Fame, what they are doing. I can see Mr. Raymond. I know more of what this man can do. But we are not, God did not design us that we be an indoor. I'm sure when the last one you attended, everybody was sharing up, they were happy, because something, you need to take some. I need to meet all the people. Yes, by the time you see on the internet or on the screen, is that having an effect on you? You need to go out. I'm sure you cannot grow your food on the screen. You must go out and grow out. So please, let's look at this not as a hobby, but as a business. To create as a business, you put in your logo, you put on a t-shirt, you are a star. Rage. When Rage came to when we started in Ondo State, that was our second series. Rate came to Ondo State, and Rate, which is a bogey something, was just him with glass and everybody. Agbo saw him. Agbo came before, said, "Oh, can do it." He brought 2 cats with his friend. And, guess what? We were all over the internet, on TV. In Norway, I received a call from Norway. I received a call from Brazil. We received a call from Estonia. So it was going on. This is the only way that you can train yourself more. I said TikTok is good. You go into TikTok. But at times you want to see what you put on TikTok, because TikTok is to advertise yourself. But I always tell my family, and I said, when you make yourself to be watching TV 24/7, you are increasing somebody's business. How are you going to increase your business? It's for you to go out, get content, post it, let good know who you are. The guy that flew from UK, he had the content, he enjoyed himself,
Yes.
and he made money. And that's why I call work and play. The life is becoming something of everybody needs to be on their toes. Everybody to use their brain. Everybody to develop what they can make. You need to be creative. Creative is what is the invention. So let's see what we can do and work more. Now on race 6 and 7, we are bringing a new dimension into it. We're going to have, we're probably looking to bring artists on.
Yes.
We're looking to make it, because that's the end of the year activity. So we've been needing all of you to give us what you feel about it. I've connected some few people about what we need to do. But we want to make it a thing for people to see. If you want a free tickets, you must be able to tell people to be able to pay. Basically, if you want to come there to be free, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we have about 9 here. And I'm sure people are watching us out there online. I'm sure if he brings 10 people, I brings 10, she brings 10, he brings 10, he brings 10, we are reaching our result. And those people, if you tell them you can bring 10 for you to be able to get ticket free, we need to be talking about marketing. Okocha does not have to market himself, but I'm sure that Okocha paid less in football compared to what others are paying right now. Yes or no? Okocha signed in 15, 20, less than 5 million, they both carry about 8 million to come to Arsenal, and he was paying peanuts. Today, who doesn't have experience, who's not as good as Kanu, they are getting more. So today, don't think you are what you are doing, but let's see how you are growing to be a generation. Premiership did not start like this. Premiership started boom. Today, everybody is watching Premiership. Nigeria, we lost our system because we allowed people from abroad to dominate us. When I was growing up, I grew up in Laramaki. Laramaki was a place. But I remember when I came for holiday, I came for holiday. You can see we are trekking from Festac. We trek from Festac. We trek from Festac.
Are we still live?
Yes, we're still live. We trek from Festac to go and work. Never said that we trek to go and do those kind of things. But today, it's a sacrifice you are doing. and not for yourself or your generation. If you are the pioneer of what we are doing, you should put it at your forehead. This is what I do. You have a profession. I was talking to you in your profession. How many people can you bring from your area to come and be to customers? We can start developing parts. Parts. Don't let us be everything relying on dollar is expensive. Everybody wants a luxury life. You don't get a luxury life by sitting down and sitting down that government will be. No. We can get a luxury life right now if you start developing what we have to do in it. Let's brainstorm, let's bring what it is, but I'm expecting that the ticket will be held by next week.
By next week, yes. The online ticket is already
out
already.
We bring it out. So I believe that everybody will have a ticket, and when you are getting a ticket, it's going to be expensive, and you are getting your own. It's like your team pay belongs to you. If you have, let's say that, or when you don't have a team, on team pay, if team pay comes there, he has about 50 tickets, and he sends it to it. For everything, he has some commission too.
Yes.
But venture, somebody tried to brand Team's films, but for the whole year, you made money for yourself, and it allow you to be able to plan for next year. Let us increase this team so that by next year, let us be in all over Nigeria, and maybe we extend to West Africa. Yeah. And I know that we can do it. We started it. Thank you, Mr. Escars. It's okay, metallic process. Thank you, we started it. It's something we need to make it grow. Is the youth need something like this. You won't believe that when you just take it, maybe one day we just take it, we take our cart, we just go around Lagos. You understand?
I will just distribute flyers.
We just distribute flyers all the way, put dress in our gear, just go there. I'm going for the session, let's do it. You have a house, this place, this building, you can bring your customer here. This place is dedicated for you guys. When you put the slide in the screen here, you can be your customer. Create breakfast meeting for them. Yeah. You are making it yourself. Bring your customer and let them say, this is what we're doing. This is what you are doing. Banks that you see like right now all over the world started with somebody's idea. Not true. So, these are our idea. Let's see. Don't follow people that say, I will double, I will do this in that one. Me, in betting, I said, I can bet on this. But I don't know more how to bet on the football, the sporting. But I can bet on this, that I know that Decola, the team X, that team Red will win, or team Larry Bakari will win. I can put my bet on that. Because I must support my interest. There are people that love motorsport. A guy came to me last fall. Why did I stop here? You remember? A guy came to me. This guy said he has been following Work and Play for years. I didn't know. So the guy came to me was, oh, Mr. Ade, this is around. And I said, the guy was telling me what I didn't even know myself. He was bringing our program. I said, wow. He saw this car. He said that he has been following this car since 2 years ago. So the guy came and saw the car. I said, wow. This guy can do physiotherapy guy. So at times, you are motivating youth. You are creating impacts on the youth. You are modeling them because you are showing them direction. Many youths in Nigeria would love to go into motorsports business, but it's difficult for them to do it. So, but if you don't advertise, if you don't go there and say, this is what I do, nobody's going to go there. Please, let's do it and make December 21 a success day for we to sing and let us be. And God be with us. Thank you.
There was a question. question by Mr. Lai Bakari.
What is saying?
He's asking that, okay, what are we planning to do to boost up the market?
I wanted to
right.
ask
So,
It's okay.
okay. Is that what you wanted to ask?
yeah, I'm not.
No, you want to start. It's okay.
For internal progress. So, when I was talking about the invite, I was not meaning like, okay, free. Example, I never knew about this drinking company, this energy drink, like Monster energy drink, Fearless. I didn't know about them until I went for fanfare.
Yeah.
So now, to enter the location, you need to buy the drink from the automatically. Okay, the drink is 1,000. The normal price is 500, but the drink is 1,000 at the gate. So every person must have their drink. Maybe a petroleum company is selling the smaller 1 liter for people to come since it's related. That will now increase for more people to recognize their company, but also benefit us. It's okay. SCAT is using social person's engine oil. It's really reliable. We are doing example.